I'm Dan Luff, I'm head of school at Maple Grove Primary School. We're a 1.5 form entry school serving the community of Basildon and Pitsea in Essex. We have an ethos where we expect the best from our children. We have high aspirations and high expectations of all the children that we serve. We expect all of our children to have high standards of themselves, of each other, to be role models for the school and the community, and to achieve the best that they possibly can.
At Maple Grove, teaching and learning is of a high priority, making sure teaching and learning is of a high standards. The same expectations we have of children, we have the same expectations of our teachers as well as making sure we have high quality teaching and learning throughout all of our year groups from reception all the way up until year 6.
What it's like to learn in here is just amazing. It just feels so cool, and I just enjoy every single lesson that we do. Like from geography to English to from Spanish to PE. Every single lesson is just a wonderful new thing.
We hold by the ethos of having assessment proficiency, and this is really the driving force behind the ethos and our teaching and learning strategies, and that's for the children to take a real ownership of their own learning and be the driving force behind their successes, to celebrate the successes when they come through, but also to acknowledge that they can take real responsibility of challenging themselves further, aspiring really high, and achieving the best possible outcomes that they can.
So each child is encouraged to be independent and to be proud of their learning. And you know, if they need the support, obviously they ask for it, but to kind of push themselves to aspire to do better. So it's encouraging them to actually achieve it on their own and to be proud of that, to take ownership of it.
Well, if you're stuck on something that you don't really know, you can ask a friend if they can help you out with what you don't know. But if they don't know, then you can ask the teachers and they can come over and help you about what you can do there.
It's all about the children collaborating with each other, working together to achieve a goal or an outcome, and really for them to become lifelong learners in the process and really celebrate their successes.
If you are really intelligent in school, despite being intelligent, they'll make you do harder lessons individually sometimes. We have something called GDS lessons which improve your standards. For example, in maths, you learn something more harder but still making it fun for you to enjoy it. To make you learn new things.
I'm the EYFS lead here at Maple. There is this misconception about early years being about just play, and it's early years, it's not so important, but in EYFS really is such a vital key group in a pupil's schooling. This is their first experience in school, so we at Maple want to make sure they have the best possible start to their schooling by making sure they have high quality teaching, high quality learning, and the provision that we provide them is of a high quality at all times. If they love their first year in school, hopefully that will be the building blocks up until they leave primary. So the best way a child learns at this age group is through play, so making sure we're hitting different areas of the curriculum through the provision we provide, for example, play. So they'll think that they're just playing, but in actual fact they're doing their maths, they've got literacy on their tables, they're learning communication and language. It's fun, it's play, but at the same time they're learning through that play.
If you're feeling anxious or worried, there is something called the safeguarding team which helps you feel like the top best.
Obviously, if the children have got concerns and worries at home, that's going to have a knock-on effect to the children's learning. We can't expect them just to come in at 9 o'clock, sit down, ready to learn when they've got a lot going on at home. So if we can pick up and support the children and the family, then they can kind of alleviate those worries, concerns. That helps then to for the children to come in ready to learn at 9 o'clock.
They do so many things for you, and they just care about you so much because they're just so kind. They've got a lot of patience, and just they help you out a whole lot.
Well, the extended services we have here are like tea time clubs and breakfast clubs, where if you come really early in the morning, you can go to breakfast club and hang out with new people and eat your breakfast.
We set up extended schools to start at 7 o'clock. That then carries on until they're ready to go into class, ready to learn. And then after school as well, and then that carries on till 6 o'clock, so the children have their evening meal here as well. It's really important not only to support the parents so they're able to go to work, but it's important for the children to have that kind of downtime to sit and play a game and to socialise with other children, whether they're engaging in raising their self-esteem, their confidence, and friendship groups as well when they're around school, perhaps in the lunch hall, things like that.
In Maple Grove, PE lessons are literally never boring. Even if you have to run around the whole field, at the end you will get to do something fun like hockey, playing football with your friends, and you get to be with new people.
Well, in this school we do tech and computering, and we do coding and working out different ways to use it. That can teach you when you grow up to how to use technology properly and safely.
So in recent parent surveys, we've had overwhelmingly positive feedback around a range of areas in the school. One of the key ones for us is, fundamentally, is my child happy at school? And the overwhelming feedback from parents is that they feel and believe that their children are happy here at school. And for us, that's a good springboard to promote academic success and achievement in school.
I do my job because of the rewards that I get from seeing the children kind of flourish and kind of have those, overcoming those obstacles and to see them get through that.
It feels so good to see them leaving school as a well-rounded pupil and ready for their secondary life.
For all of our children, what we want them to do is go with memories, to have those memories of a really enjoyable primary learning experience where they're recalling later in life the fun activities that they did in history, science, geography, ICT, maths, English, RE, PE, so that they really have a positive reflection on their time in school, and that then drives them to want to carry on being lifelong learners and understand that learning is something that doesn't stop when you leave school. It's something that can carry on for the rest of their lives.